and Lucas.
In today's video, there is a project I did for maybe my second or third year semester in my college. It was a documentary about my cousin Lukasz, about his journey of coming to America when he was how old?
9 or 10.
9 or 10. So it's a big change. And we wanted to watch this movie again. Now he's... How old are you now?
Now I'm 13.
So he's 13 now, and we're gonna
see what's my reaction to the movie we did.
Exactly.
Alright, let's get on to the video.
Hi, I am Lukasz and I am 11 years old and I am from Poland. First, Magda and Sarah wanted to came to New York, so we wanted to visit them, and then my sister Aneta wanted to stay here for college, so that's why we stayed here. It's harder for me because I didn't know much English, and it's a new school, so I didn't have many friends. Hubert, he was my best friend, and I met him in the first grade on the first day of school. My best friend at school is, I think it's Michael. He's nice, and we like the same things, and when anybody is like mean to me, like that I don't know English, he stands by my side. So
I'll take you home.
I'm Ted. I'm Luka's father. We came here 1.5 years before. We become all family. Me and my wife and 2 children. Lukasz is is the youngest child. At first, he thought that we come only for vacation. He was he was happy. He enjoyed to meet different people, new places. But later, when he realized we stay in the US, that was started many problems. He should to go to the school. He changed his place, his friends. All was new for him. There is no big family like we have in Poland. All the life every day was more stressful, and that was very difficult for, I think, for 9 years boy.
We will surrender past the borders we have made. I'll take you.
Now I'm in fourth grade, and the first 2 months was hard because there were new people and new teachers. But now I I I have many friends and I like to play with them.
Would you rather stay here or go back to Poland?
Um, I if I would take Magda, Sarah, and my uncle and my aunt and all the people from our family that are here, I will go to Poland. I like Poland is I don't know. I just like Poland and I want to live there. So like I think I would go to Poland.
I knew your name before I met you. So she had that dress on. She danced like we'd get along.
Okay.
Okay, so just
So
to,
Lukasz, question.
just to start it, I'm
Okay.
sorry for my English because that was 2 or 3 years ago. Now it's much better, so don't worry.
Go ahead, whatever you want to say.
So a lot has changed since this video was made. Obviously my English got much better. It even got so like good enough to make people think, like when I actually meet someone new, like they don't even know I'm from a different country. They think that I actually live here. And
You do live here.
well, yes,
You were
but
born.
like if I was actually born here, and like every year is in school especially is much easier. More friends each year. More experience. More like new things. I guess I'm doing, and I'm getting more experience at everything. Basically it.
Yeah, I remember when I decided to do this video is because exactly in the same time when Lukasz was not feeling like very good, because you could kind of feel that he was just on a sad side, like moving to a new country. I felt sad too, but it was like I personally had some problems and I felt sad, and I just seeing him going through that just reminded of me when I came here. And even though I had like 18 years old, I was 18, and then it was hard for me. So to imagine how Lukasz felt in his age, being 11, I can't. Like,
So
I can't. I just wanted to do it to kind of understand and spend some time with him. I don't know.
So basically, you could relate to me because we were both in the same situation when we came here,
That's true.
and we both came out stronger and smarter.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's
Okay.
weird. Every time this video makes me cry. Every time, only because
it makes me cry inside. Like this time,
Yeah,
the
I'm
moment,
not gonna cry, but it's like so.
especially when my dad was talking. That could be like the saddest part, or when I was
Yeah.
talking about people being mean to me. Well, now it's much different. Like I feel like actually this is my home. Well, that's what it is.
Would you go back now? Like, was it that bad that you really were like?
I'm going back.
Yeah.
There's no, like, I don't even have to think about it. That's for sure. And now well, like now I'm going for a vacation to Poland, but would I stay there? Well, that's a hard question because now I have much more friends, and like when I was like in the school already for like 3, almost 4 years now, so like the routine you have in school, like here, it will be probably different, and like it would be hard to me to
Like go back to what was
Yeah, because like you get after some time you get used to the things you do every day,
That's
and
true.
here it's much different than it was in Poland.
The system is different. I think maybe how people. It's hard. I don't know. When I was 18, for me it was hard when I came, but after it was good because I just feel more comfortable being here. But I don't know how would that work with you because you came as such a young boy.
Like I came here when I was 9, so obviously like as a small kid, well, there are some good sides and bad sides to like if you want to move to a new place, and there are good and bad sides to why you should move to a new place at a young age.
Language.
The good sides are obviously language because
Yeah.
well, the good sides are like you like more like most of the time kids they learn much quicker like new things like language, which in my case is true.
Perfect.
And the bad side is like as a kid, as a small kid especially, you're not prepared for like all the changes that are gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's very hard to adapt, but at the same time it's easy. It's hard. At the same time, it's hard to adapt to a new place, but it's easier to like learn language and things like that at a young age.
Also, another thing why it's inspired me to make this video is that when I was 18 and I came here, it was hard for me. I wanted to cry in my high school, but 11 years old, like, he came here, he was 9. That's, for me, it was impossible. How is he able to, like, he had to go to school, you know, it's no choice. Like, I couldn't say no too, but then he couldn't say no to his parents. He wouldn't say no. Like, if they tell you to go, you go, you know. It's not like you just like choose things. I mean, I don't know. It's just that.
Well, the biggest problem with the school was that just the language, and because like when I remember the first year especially, that was the worst year. Every day was just waiting for the day to come to an end.
Oh my god.
And that was just terrible because pretty much you're waiting for something to end, but the next day it's the same thing all over again. So
yeah.
pretty much like
Never,
your life is like a circle. You just keep repeating the same thing,
you
and
never stop waiting. You just wait and wait
until and that changed for me in the middle of 4th grade when I started like having like quite a lot of friends. I started speaking more English more fluently, and now it's not. And each year it was getting better and better.
I know it's great. I think your English is great. I'm actually very like surprised, and it's a good surprise. Good.
Well,
I'm
now
happy.
I actually feel like this is the language I've been speaking for since I mean I feel comfortable speaking in this language. It's not like when I was in 3rd grade and I didn't want to say even a word in English. I was just sitting there. I remember the first day of school in 3rd grade. That was just terrible. I remember when my mom was walking me to school, and I was just like, I don't want to go in there. I would, and then I went inside and like, what should I do now? Like there was like I wanted just
understand.
like sometimes you just have the feeling that you kind of want to escape from your own life. Like you escape
from the moment you are right now.
Like you don't want to be yourself. Like in the moment, like where you are right now, you just want everything to end or stop. Like right now, and that's impossible to do pretty much because like there was no turning back at that point.
I had the same. I remember that moment when I went into school. I just said, "Hello, school today." I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah. So I think we can finish for today. But Lukasz, thank you so much. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Oh man.
I think we both did a good job.
I think we both did a good job. I also remember just one more thing. When we were filming that video, I came and I don't think it was the best day to film. So Lukasz was like very sad. So I was just like, man, I'm not gonna get the footage. So I would just film him all the way. Like I would go in front of him, I would film him. I would go behind him, I would film just everything, so he doesn't have to go exactly what I tell him. Like no direction. I was just like, okay, as long as I get some footage, it's gonna be fine. So I would just like in the taxi, I would just be like on the
Well,
side. Just
yeah, like you can see in the video. Well,
he didn't want to be in like.
I wouldn't want to be
photographed.
filmed.
Yeah.
I just like
You were like whatever, just
I-
do.
like that was like the time when I was at a total like I could say mental breakdown. Seriously, like I was a total wreck. Like, and like at least you didn't, when you were making that movie, you didn't fake anything. Like you actually filmed my true feelings and reactions.
Yeah.
Because that's what pretty much my life was at that moment. Sad most of the time.
Yeah, but I think it came out good.
I think like now it's like the best year I had so far. And even like even I remember my teacher in 3rd grade said like in Poland I used to have like really good grades, and when I came here the only problem was the language. So even my teacher said that only if I learn English then I'll have no problems at school. I'll just, and like it came true, because now, for example, last year I was getting one of the best grades in the school in my grade, and this year I'm the first, and this year I'm the first on the honor roll. So, and so I kept like so I was learning good in Poland. I was getting good grades, and when I learned English, it's the same thing.
Yeah, because he's smart. He's very smart. So he's still smart, just in different language. Also, I think it's a good memory now, because you can see, like,
well,
you have it.
good memory, but at the same time, no. I mean,
maybe not good memory, but it's good to see the difference, how you have grown.
That's a good
right?
side of it. But like when I was watching, actually before we were going to watch this video, I was like, no, I don't want to watch it. I like this happened. Okay, I don't want to go back.
Yeah.
Like, who would want to go back? Like, if anyone had a video or a movie about the saddest part, like almost maybe the saddest part of their life, maybe not. Like, you probably wouldn't want to go back and feel the same thing all over and over. Like, every time I was speaking in that video, and I was watching it right now, I could like. I felt the same way I felt then.
Aw, sorry.
And you made me do it.
I know. Lukasz,
I'm just kidding.
is there any advice for someone who's moving?
Well, this can sound.
How can I help? Or
I know it's easy. Like, you can't really give an advice. Like, this is like if I said right now, like, think like never give up or keep trying. That's true. That's what I was doing. But it's easy to say. But I like if someone told me that to never give up and keep trying at that moment, like I don't think it would have. Like, it's not really. It's easy to say, but it's just hard to do. Like, if someone tells you that, it's not just easy to do it right away.
yeah.
And you just have to, I guess, keep believing that one day it's gonna be better. And
You will.
And it will, because, and obviously you always have to be trying, never give up. But if I said that to a new person, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't like help them as much, because you just have to kind of
Go through it.
like go through it. You can't really tell someone to this, because it just, you shouldn't do that. Like,
Maybe just give him support. I just feel like we just wanted to
Well, yeah.
spend some time with, like, I took him to the movies. or just to do anything, so he doesn't have to, you know, maybe think about it all the time.
Or
That'd be good.
another advice, maybe try to get a lot of friends. That could be a good, like,
Yeah.
you can get a lot of support from them. Advice, no, you can't really
No
give
advice.
You just have to.
You
just have to go through it.
Yeah. You're capable of more than what? Okay, let's do the advice from Sarah. She's next door. You're capable of doing more than you think you're capable of.
That's true, but
Yeah.
you know, just
You can do it. If we did it, you can do it. We support you. You got it. It's gonna be good. Yep.
I think that wraps it up, basically.
High five.
All right.